All right, we are live. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is Sunday Best with Shanna and Dress and a very special guest. Whoa, that was 3 rhymes in a row. The incredible songwriter, Tom Prasada-Rao. I am humbled to be able to swap songs with him today. He is one of my heroes, and I have even been lucky enough to write 2 songs with him now, which is pretty exciting. I was thinking about Tom, and just everywhere you go, people talk about just how kind and good Tom is. And I thought, well, maybe that should be the theme of our songs. Like, we just sing about goodness and gratitude and kindness instead of what I usually sing about, F the world. I don't really usually sing that, but this song came to my mind, and as you guys filter in, please do share the stream, and so that more of our friends can be a part of the fun today. And I'm going to play you a song called Te Veo, which means I see you, which is, I wrote because I was inspired by, honestly, the impoverished community of Tecpan, Guatemala, where I went last year in February, and got to know the members of Project Somos so well. But the thing that I love most about this song is that the message in it is that it reminds me that we are all connected. We're connected to people on the other side of the planet, and I'm connected to Tom's greatness somehow, and I'm connected to the little puppy I see on the street. And even though it's something we know, I feel like we don't tap into how profound and amazing that feeling it is, and this song helps me do that. So I'll play a song and then we'll bring Tom on. Tortillas and a cold dirt floor. Quit school when her mama couldn't pay no more. 7 kids sleep in a single room. Her great grandbabies will live here too. And I grew up on a golden throne, oblivious that I ruled my kingdom. Mom and Dad paid for my college. I could be anything I wanted. Invincible. I got lucky with the cards I'm dealt. Invisible is all that she's ever felt. I am but a whisper in a canyon, riptide pulls, and I can't say no. Wet cement, I can make a handprint. We are a volcano. I am her and you are me. Don't have to be family. Making up the world we weave. We are the tapestry. We are. Sola como te amas. I can make you a promise. Te veo, I see you. Somos iguales, me and you. Unbreakable, like stories etched in obsidian stone. Unthinkable that any of us should go it alone. I am but a whisper in a canyon, riptide pulls, and I can't say no. Wet cement, I can make a handprint. We are a volcano. I am you and you are me. Don't have to be family. Making up the world we weave. We are the tapestry. We are. sisters, brothers, we're here to hear each other. I see you, sisters, brothers, we're here to heal each other. I see you, sisters, brothers, we're here to lift each other. I see you, sisters, brothers, we're here to love each other. We are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are. All right, now I get to bring on the special guest of honor and the amazing Tom Prasada-Rao.
Oh, that was so good. What a great song.
Thanks. I like that one. Well, not just for the message, but because it has a pre-chorus, and I tend to skip pre-choruses.
Oh.
Are you a good pre-chorus dude?
You know, I tend to think the simpler the better, but there are some times where a song just cries out for pre-chorus.
Right.
And you did it really, really well this time on that song. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Alan. And Wendy Sue has a question, a burning question. What if Shanna wants to wear pants? She just doesn't do it.
That's a conundrum.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have to. It's been like 100 degrees these past few days.
In Colorado?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
I can't even get on my phone when I leave it in the car when I go work out, and then I come back.
It's too hot to touch the phone.
Yeah, and it tells me it's like we need to turn off to protect your phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. You leave your phone in the car.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's nice to be without your phone sometimes.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
What's the weather like in Baltimore? Isn't that where you are?
I'm in Maryland. I'm towards D.C., but it's hot. It's not 100 degrees, but it's over 90 here. Got a hot spell. And we have the cicadas everywhere. And they are so freaking loud. And
yeah, are they showing up in your recordings?
I couldn't do any recording right now. It's just so loud. You hear them through the windows, and, when the doors are closed, you still hear them. And when you open the door to go outside for a walk, it's just deafening.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember them back when I was in Virginia, but haven't had to deal with them since. What are you? I'd love for you to play us a song and tell us about it, and then I have lots of questions for you.
All right. Okay. Well, I've been on a tear for the last year, I guess, and this might be the last song I wrote. I wrote it with John Smith in May, and he just sent me some lyrics and said, "Hey man, I got this idea for a song," and I've worked with John on his last 3 albums, and we're getting ready to do another one this year, and this might be a good candidate for that album, hopefully. It's called The Damn Good Cry. Every tear tells a story. Every tear has its rhyme. Every tear has a moment when it makes up its mind. Every tear has a season, an autumn, a spring, a time when it rises, time when it sings. Every tear has its own life. Each one falls in its own good time. Up from the dark, born of the heart, to the child inside. Every tear deserves a damn good cry. Sometimes I say I'm sorry, and sometimes I just feel sad. Sometimes I'm still angry, can't let go of that. Sometimes I ask forgiveness, sometimes I jump for joy, sometimes mercy finds me with its still small voice. Every tear has its own life, each one falls in its own good time. Up from the dark, born of the heart, to the child inside. Every tear deserves a damn good cry. Me a river wide, a weeping willow by the riverside. I don't wanna die with any tears still left inside. Every tear has a story, every heart has a well, every life has known its sorrow, only a teardrop can tell. 'Cause every tear deserves a damn good cry. Every tear deserves a damn good cry. Damn good cry.
Oh, I love it so much. You need to record it.
Yeah, I think, hopefully we'll do it for John's album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John's a new friend of mine.
Yeah, but he's a great guy. He's like one of the best guys I know in my life. Such a beautiful soul.
You're a beautiful soul.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
really excited when you said it was called Damn Good Cry. I was like, no, I don't want to cry this early in the song, Sawab. And luckily that one didn't get me, so I still have some tears reserved for future ones.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. When I first heard you play live, I'd heard you recorded. It was at South Florida Folk Fest, and it just like my heart filled when you played your set, and it was like, this is what music should do.
Oh my God.
Like
That's so beautiful.
I feel like mine's really like thinky, and yours is really, really feely, and I love that.
No, I think yours is about heart too, Shanna. It's just, it's just the differences in us as a person, as people.
Speaking of songwriting, how many songs do you think you've written?
I have never counted. But
You should, just for like an ego boost.
Well, I'm sure it's hundreds. I haven't kept track of all the ones I don't do or thrown away or just don't have records of. But I'm sure it's got to be 400, 500, 600.
Yeah. Where do you keep them?
I keep them on my computer in a file called Tom Songs, and I organize them by year written. And then I also keep them on my phone in this program called On Song. which is
Oh,
like an easy way to access them when you're somewhere live and you think, oh, how does that song go? I don't think I'll remember the lyrics, you know. So you
that's
just
so
look them up.
smart.
Yeah.
I need something like that. I'm a
The hard
lyric
part
forgetter.
is trying to remember the title of a song sometimes. You
Yeah,
think, oh,
you
yeah,
need Shazam for your own songs.
that's right.
Like I have
Personal
so many
Shazam.
voice recordings. I feel like be like, can you please find the one that goes na 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 na?
Yeah, that's true.
What is the best songwriting advice you've ever gotten?
Best songwriting advice I've ever gotten is to go with what you thought first. It was a long way around to get there for me because I kept trying to make it better, or kept trying to improve upon it, or kept trying to explain it. When you think about it, it's like the kernel of an idea is the thing that gives you joy and the thing that gives you this burst of creativity. And when you try and improve upon this thing that has inspired you, it's like trying to rewrite the Bible. You know, why would you do that?
I like this advice because it's like anti-editing.
You know, I'm a big editing guy, but I don't think you should screw with the original idea. You should go with what brought you here.
I like that. And that was a surprise. I thought you were going to say, write the song only you can write.
Well, that's a really good one. That, you know, I borrowed that from Mary Gaucher, as most of my friends have too. You know,
Right.
the song that only you can sing, the song that only you can write. And she's brilliant in that way, but it's so true.
She's
Yeah.
such a good songwriting teacher.
Yes, she is. She's inspiring.
Okay, I'm going to write a song that only I could write, even though I feel like I can't say that in a way that sounds humble. I'm just trying to segue. Like, let's ignore that failed attempt. But I'm gonna play a song, then you'll come back.
All
Lest we get too sentimental. Instead, I'm gonna sing about my current state of mind. There's a banana peel under the brakes in my car. A pile of red hair still on your shower wall. A big stack of checks I've yet to deposit. Dirty clothes starting to smell in the corner of your closet. You're clean, pristine, and oh so sweet. Are you sure you're okay with me? But you say I wear my shit show on the outside. It's not the kind I try to pretend to hide. Others, you know, are volcano eruptions after you've already chosen to trust them, and you'd rather handle a shit show. You can see, babe, I'm so glad that you see that in me. Isn't that a great compliment? I'm barefoot on blacktops and my dirty feet clash fantastically with your satin sheets. I leave the lights on and the fridge door ajar. Do you have my spare? 'Cause I locked my keys in my car. Oh, you have got your systems, and I think I caused the glitch in them. But you say I wear my shit show on the outside. It's not the kind I try to pretend to hide. Others, you know, are volcano eruptions after you've already chosen to trust them, and you'd rather handle a shit show. You can see, babe, I'm so glad that you see that in me. I'm a bunch of gifts with coal in your stocking, and you're cleaning up the toilets I'm clogging. You know I'm a mess, but you know what you're getting. Honest and perfect, but promise I'll stick to my word. Haven't you heard? I'm a shit show, but you bought tickets, babe. You're in the first row to this shit show. Oh, I know you ain't complaining, 'cause you get to see me naked. Yay! Now Tom comes.
Oh, that is a song only you could write. Oh,
Thank
my God. You know, I have this theory sometimes that I think that everybody is destined to write one song in their life, and they just keep writing it over and over again. Different ways.
What's yours? I agree, because I think I write about the same topics over and over.
Yeah. Well, I think this is mine. Let me play it for you, and then you tell me what you think it is.
Much smoother segue.
Consider the lilies of the field, how they neither sow nor reap, still God's beauty is revealed. He watches over them in their sleep. Then will he not do so for you? Oh, my little orphan child, when your long dark night is through, you will see the morning smile. Look up, have faith. Your dreams await you, beautiful. You. Everybody knows the truth. You were such a reckless fool. You spent your brilliant youth chasing your rainbows, your shadows too. Oh man, okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at these words because I totally blanked on it. It's been years since I sang this song.
We're all just sitting here crying. Chung
Your
is getting
shadows
tissues.
too. Okay,
You good? You got it?
I got it. Your shadows too. Okay, here's the second verse. Everybody knows the truth. You were such a reckless fool. You spent your brilliant youth chasing your rainbows, your shadows too. But don't think you've lost your way, 'cause you're standing at the door. Tomorrow is today, and you are the one you've been waiting for. Look up, have faith. Your dreams awake, you beautiful. before you were born. God already knew you. He knew you. So ask and you'll receive. Seek and you shall find. It's not easy to believe that the water has turned to wine, but look up, have faith. Your dreams away, you beautiful, you.
That song is perfect.
Oh,
Ugh.
thank you.
You know what it made me think of? I do this meditation sometimes. Like I just listen to it into my headphones. And for part of it, you have to imagine unconditional love is like flooding into you. And every time I'm like, that's interesting. That's not something I try to do ever, but I like take it seriously and I really try to imagine it. And that your song gave me that feeling.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful.
It is so beautiful and perfect. When did you write that one?
It seems like a lifetime ago. I think it was like 12 years ago or 10, 12 years ago when I was living in Dallas with my stepdaughters and with Carrie Cooper, who I was married to, and Thurman, the dog, Thurman, the poodle. I was the poodle man. I walked the poodle twice a day, every day, morning and evening, around the neighborhood.
See you with the poodle.
Yeah, didn't quite feel like me before. He was actually a Labradoodle.
Oh, those are the cutest.
Oh, he was the love of my life. Every day I'd wake up in the morning and I'd walk out back to the studio, which was in a sort of separate two-car garage. And he'd follow me there and sit down on my right side and just lay down, and I'd play guitar, and every now and then he'd lift his head up and look up at me.
Oh, that's the best.
It was the best. Oh, I miss him so much.
Thurman, what a cute name.
Yeah, we got him from another couple who named him after this character in Bad Santa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I love names. I love pet names.
Pet names.
Dogs. I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is the coolest thing you've ever done in your life?
The coolest thing. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are really cool to me, It's hard to rank them. But
It doesn't have to be your number one. It can just be something that comes to mind.
Well, I'll tell you this. I can't imagine my life without my two stepdaughters. And when I asked my ex to marry me, I also asked my stepdaughters, who were really young. I went to the jewelry store and I got 2 little rings, and I took them out to the playground, and they were on the swings. And I knelt down in front of them and I said, I need to ask you guys a question. Can I marry your mom? And that was one of the most beautiful moments of my life.
Ugh.
And they're still in my life,
Right.
So, yeah.
That brought tears to my eyes. I knew you'd make me cry at some point. what did you learn having daughters?
Well, I think people will tell you this who, once they have kids, their life turns totally inside out and it's not about you anymore. I was a singer-songwriter and I travel all over the place, and people, used to like what I did, and would applaud and give me standing ovations every now and then, But none of that mattered anymore when I was a parent. You start from ground zero and you just have to go with the things you feel inside, and it doesn't matter how great a songwriter you are. It doesn't matter what people think of you, their perception of you. The only thing that matters is your relationship to this little being that is growing up unformed, and you have the awesome responsibility to help shape them. And that was where I realized that it wasn't about me, and it was about something much bigger than me. And realizing that gave me a window into the world that I would never have had were it not for them.
That's so awesome. You're gonna make me jump on the next guy I see and be like, I need a baby.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do your bike tour first.
I won't. I'll do my bike tour first. That was really beautiful and inspiring, and I totally want kids. So, hearing about that,
you'd be a great mom. You would.
I'd be a real shit show mom, but I'd love the heck out of them.
No,
sure.
They'd be on an adventure. The kids would be on an adventure.
I remember when I was little, and I was always really horrendous about doing my chores or cleaning. Yeah. I remember thinking, when I'm grown up and I have my own kids, I'm gonna make them do all the cleaning. And I still think that. I'm I want to have kids, but they're so messy, and I'm already so messy. I don't want to clean my mess and theirs. And so I have this vision of maybe you could train them to clean.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Alan says I'd be a great and embarrassing mom. I'd definitely be an embarrassing mom. But let's sing a song.
All right.
And actually, your song reminded me of this one, so okay. I'm gonna play another one, bring you back on. Thank you for sharing that beautiful one, Tom.
You're welcome.
This song is called Shelley. I work as a caregiver for spinal cord injury patients, and Shelley was paralyzed from the chest down, and taught me more about appreciating life than I ever could have gotten without that experience, which I tried to sum up in this song. Mascara lashes, get every last bit out of the tube. Blow her hair dry, it's so thick it takes forever to do. Fasten her wrist braces, medications on her tongue. Living in a chair makes morning care extra long. And I'd ask her, are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready, Shelley? Are you ready to go? And she says, look down at your fingers. dance in the disco, one to lift when you get cut off, and one reserved for the one you love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She told me I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. I arrive and Shelley has a cold. I push her stomach down to help her cough. In the middle of the night when she gets warm, I tiptoe into her room, pull her blanket off. She'd say an unscratched itch is worse than pain. Try it yourself, see what you think. Shelley had a really itchy nose, and I look down at my fingers and do my best to remember. I got one to catch a ride to San Francisco, one to point when I'm dancing the disco, one to lift when I get cut off, and one reserved for the one I love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She told me I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. Last night I got a call, 12 a.m. I learned that Shelley's on the other side, dancing and running her fingers through the sand. Oh, I've had a lot of jobs, but the one that changed me most was being Shelley's hands. She was ready to go. She was ready to go.
Oh, so tender. So
Yeah.
sad. So beautiful. What is it about sadness and beauty that kind of go together sometimes?
It does.
Yeah.
That sounds like a song. Let's write it.
Let's write it.
What is it about sadness and beauty? Yep. Now I want to answer it. I'm like, no, I'll answer it off camera in lyrical form. But usually the listeners are pretty good at this kind of stuff. If you guys
Yes.
have ideas on this topic,
That'd be
what
good.
is it? Quick detour. Like thinking of the marriage of sadness and beauty reminded me of someone sent me an article once that cuteness and like aggression go together in your brain, which is why
Interesting.
like if you're shown like a really like pudgy baby or a cute puppy, you're like, oh my god, I just want to eat it. Like because that neural circuitry is linked somehow.
Wow, interesting.
So I want to eat your dog, and I want to marvel at the beauty of your sadness. That can be Maybe 2 different songs.
Oh. Eating your dog is different, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a
good
little
though,
bit.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Play us a song.
All right, okay, all right. Okay, I gotta tune this thing up. There we go.
Actually, while you're tuning, I'd love to give a shout out to the audience. We're in the throes of fundraising for Tour de Dress, my summer cross country.
Is that what you're
charity
calling
bike
it?
ride.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a link in the description box. We raised over $5,000 so much, which is so awesome. And it's a tax deductible donation because I'm spreading the mission of Pangea World Foundation, which is a foundation committed to ending exploitation in our supply chains, and so that the things we buy aren't contributing to the harm of animals and people and the environment. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so
It's-
cool.
it's very, very cool. And if you would like to help make sure it happens, the GoFundMe is right. Yeah, it's tinyurl.com/tour to dress. And I am probably coming to a town near you if you want to come ride along or
Sweet.
sing songs together.
What's your goal?
The goal is 50,000. And that's because trip expenses plus a financial donation to the thing.
Yeah, to the charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
It's a big undertaking, but we're gonna do it.
You are gonna do it. If anybody could do it, you can do it, Shanna in a dress.
I stand on the shoulders of giants. I have a lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh. All right. Well, here's the perfect song for a tour. It's called "The Wrong Side of the Road." Not everyone rowing out in a storm really wants to be saved, wants to come home. Sometimes it's a hard way, not the beautiful life. No, you gotta get close enough to die. Takes the wrong side of the road, the wrong side of the road, the wrong side of the road, to find the right side of your heart. They could have warned you, but you never would have heard. And what would it matter? Love's just a word. You can't write the story till you start to bleed, till you know you're the jerk. What else could you be? Takes the wrong side of the road, wrong side of the road, takes the wrong side of the road, to find the right side of your heart. I'm sorry, baby, couldn't take you with me. I'm sorry, baby, please forgive me. I took the wrong side of the road, the wrong side of the road, took the wrong side of the road, to the right side of my heart. to the right side, my heart.
Yeah. Those bluesy chords. I want to cover that
Oh, you should.
just so I can learn all the chords too. But that was like just sexy.
Oh, good. Wow.
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
I tried to I wrote my first blues song the other day for
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for Carrie's Real Women Real Songs project.
Oh, nice, nice. How's that going? You must have written a ton of songs by now.
Yeah, it is definitely it's been awesome having to
Oh, that's so great.
keep the creative juices on all the time.
Yeah, a song a week for a whole year.
I
can't
know.
imagine.
Which means I have to write them like on the bike during the bike tour.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, which probably means I think the music will be really lame. I'll be like, I got a bunch of lyrics, but let's just throw down GCD. I got to get this in.
You know what? I've always found just the opposite. It's like when you write lyrics in your head and you're trying to write a melody, when you have an instrument in your hands, the melody kind of follows what you're able to play. And when you don't have that instrument in your hand, you're free to create whatever.
Right.
And just with the understanding that you'll always be able to figure out the chords later. You'll always be able to figure out the groove later.
Sometimes, if you have a lifetime of instrumental skills like you.
No. I just, if I can't figure something out, I'll just call up somebody.
Ooh.
Say, hey, I'm looking for this chord right here. What do you think it is? Like, everybody's got to have friends like that.
I want one. I need a harmonic friend. Yeah.
Yes.
Where I can just be like, this is the entire song melody version.
Yeah.
I
always
could do
used
the opposite. When people are like, here's lyrics, they need a melody. That's the easy part for me.
Right. I always used to ask Julie Bonk when I lived in Dallas. She's just this amazing piano player. And she would reharmonize songs that I had written. And it'd be so good. Like, most of it was like beyond me, because she's just got this amazing musical mind. She actually taught Nora Jones how to play piano
No
a
way.
long time ago.
That's
Yeah.
some solid cred.
Yeah. And she's going to play with me at Kerrville in October.
Yay!
So
I'll be
I'm
there.
So excited. Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
I get to perform there because of being a winner last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Congratulations. That's so awesome.
Thank you. It felt very nice.
Yeah.
Also, Peter volunteers you to be my harmonic friend.
Oh, okay. I can be your harmonic friend. Your
Thanks.
HF.
Yes. We're HFFs.
Yeah.
Harmonic friends forever.
That's right.
I wanted to ask you a question, which is, what occupies most of your mind?
I think it's probably pretty lame to say this, but what I'm going to eat the next meal.
I totally know that feeling.
Yeah. I've worked on a lot of meals, like perfected a lot of recipes that I used to not be very good at, but the pandemic has been really good for my cooking skills. And I feel really good about that.
I'm so excited by this because I love talking about food. So, given that this is, just like the obvious next question, what's your next meal going to be?
My next meal will be, I've taken to trying to perfect my mom's curry. And I haven't quite got it down, but my dad used to make this curry where he'd take actual coconut pieces And
Ooh.
he'd take the meat out of the coconut, and then he'd dice the coconut into really small pieces. And then he'd use that in the curry as, there'd be some kind of protein, whether it was chicken or whatever it was. And then he'd use the coconut pieces in the curry,
Cool.
and it's so good. It takes a while to be able to figure out how much of the coconut you use and how long you cook it. But
Yeah, so you have to put the coconut in the oven before you like crack it open?
no. Is
Oh.
that how you crack a coconut?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to learn.
I use a hammer. I hold it in my hand and I use the hammer. Here's the coconut in this hand. And then here's the hammer. Cracking the coconut over the sink so that the milk spills out into a bowl in the sink.
Where do you buy the coconut?
At the coconut store.
If there was a coconut store, I would live there.
No. There's an Indian store around the corner, an Indian grocer.
And they have full coconuts?
Yeah.
Wow.
The bad thing about buying coconuts is a lot of times they're no good. So
Oh.
I usually buy 2.
You can't really tell from the outside if they're any good.
It's really hard to tell. I mean, you want to make sure when you shake it, there's water in there, coconut water. And if there isn't, I wouldn't buy it.
Okay, well, I'm hungry. I would like some of this curry, please, when I come to Maryland
Yeah.
at the end of the tour.
Yeah. When you come through at the end of the tour, visiting your family in Virginia or whatever, just stop by. I'll
Okay.
make you some food.
All right, I'll be like, let's write a song about beauty and sadness and eat some coconut curry and crack it open with a hammer. We have a fun day planned.
Yeah, we do. It's a long
Yay!
day.
Okay, I'm going to play a song and then you'll take us out.
Okay.
All right, I thought I would share this one with you guys, which I almost never do. It's kind of like a deep cut that I put on the debut album, Robot. And I love it, but I have to retune my guitar to play it, so I never play it. And I don't know. Something about Tom and his vibe and his energy makes me feel like this is the right song to play right now. Oh, man. One sec. I was inspired to write this after reading an exercise that was like, pick a person, any person, you can know them or not know them, and just like spend 30 seconds thinking about loving them, and fully get that feeling in your body. And it was such a powerful exercise that it inspired this song. Corner table, reading your book, wrinkled forehead, worn out look. You seem unhappy, but I don't know why. Maybe you fought in World War II. Maybe your childhood was sad and confused. Maybe you got a wife, or maybe you lost her. Maybe your life has been hard as can be, and you just stopped by to get a cup of coffee. Maybe you don't ever feel seen, but I see you. And I hope you find a Franklin in your pocket. I hope you find the love you've always wanted. And I hope you have a great day, great year, great life. not a hair out of place. You look so perfect, like it's all been easy. But maybe your heart has just been broken, and every wound you've healed reopened. It's taken all you have to just get by. Maybe you think nobody sees your pain. One moment and life got rearranged. Maybe you're in your final days, but I see you. And I hope you find a Franklin in your pocket. I hope you find the love you've always wanted, and I hope you have a great day, great year, great life. I hope the sunshine dries all your tears. I hope your freedom fights all your fears, and I hope you have a great day, great year, great life. I got a lot of life to live, a lot of love to give, and I'm sending some your way. I got a lot of life to live, a lot of love to give, and I'm sending some your way. Got a lot of life to live, a lot of love to give, and I'm sending some your way. Got a lot of life to live, a lot of love to give, and I'm sending some your way. I hope you find a Franklin in your pocket. I hope you find the love you've always wanted, and I hope you have a great day, great year, great life. I hope the sunshine dries all your tears. I hope your freedom fights all your fears, and I hope you have a great day, a great year, a great life.
Wow. That's like a beautiful benediction. That's so beautiful.
Aw, thanks, Tom.
It's like a little prayer.
Yeah, that's what people say about your music. I like that.
Oh, good.
It is. And like, think about how often we say, like, have a great day, and it's just kind of like meaningless. But when I tap into, like, I really hope you do well, and I'm going to send that to you energetically.
Yeah.
Makes a difference. Oh no, apparently my internet connection isn't amazing. Well, we don't have to hear from me anymore. We get one more from you, Tom. Take us home. And if anyone would like to tip me and Tom, shannahinaddress.com/support is a place where we'll collect tips. And if you'd like to donate to the bike tour, I would mega appreciate that too. Take it away, Tom.
All right. Well, I'm going to try this. It's been a while since I've done this song. This is a song I wrote with Shanna a few months ago called Why Did I Wait So Long? I wanted to say it was not the right time. I wanted to play it, there was not enough wine. I wanted to show you but the scar hadn't healed. I wanted to hold you, 'cause I know how it feels. Why did I wait so long? I knew by your letter the way you dotted your I held it together. No, I didn't cry. I wish I forgave you. Wish I didn't leave, as if I could save you. As if you could have saved me. Why did I wait so long? Tell me why I hold on to the dream of you, the one that wouldn't fly. Funny how the smallest things are given wings, but I still can't say goodbye. Why did I wait so long?
I love it so much. With that treatment on it, that is perfect.
I'm grateful for that song.
Me too.
So
Thank
beautiful.
you for sharing it.
Oh, it took us both to write it. Took us both.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. I
Dud.
can speak. It did. It was not a dud. Dallas says, "Good to hear you both." Thanks. So,
Oh,
hi,
sweet.
Dallas. She's
Love
wonderful.
you, Dallas. I owe her a phone call.
Yeah.
I'll call you tonight.
Call her.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing this hour with me. It is always a
my
gift
pleasure.
to have your time and you.
I feel the same way, Shanna. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
being in
you.
the world.
And thanks you, all of you guys, for tuning in. If you tip, it'll be shared between me and Tom. And if you donate to the tour GoFundMe, that is tax deductible, and that is a great thing too. So, have a wonderful day, the rest of you guys. Mwah.
Bye-bye, everybody.